Oh man, the coffee machine is broken again. Whatever. I'm gonna have my team fix it sometime. It's dark in here. Anyways, I'll probably have them install a new light. But I do have a surprise for you guys today, which is probably the reason why you clicked this video. Just open up the garage. Also, check out this new fire case that I have. You can break it too, just in case we have a fire. And I have another one over there. But you didn't come here to see a fire extinguisher, in fact. You came here to see my new ride, the cult Vulpis.
So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Alright, let's jump into today's video. I am so excited to show you this car. I mean, I've been hinting it for a while. This became my favorite brand after I reviewed the other cult model. I actually have 4 cult models. I have the Riolu rear-wheel drive, Riolu all-wheel drive, Riolu electric, and this cult Vulpis GTS. For many of you who don't know exactly what the Vulpis is, the Vulpis is pretty much a Mini Cooper but made in Japan. And this one in the GTS model is actually a rally inspired version. So you know how Mini has their Cooper S, which is supposed to be their track inspired version. This does it another way, where they this one is supposed to be rally inspired. Although the truth is, the lights don't come with the car. This is an option, this roof rail. I had to install the lights myself, which I took from a Ford Fiesta rally car. So the lights don't come with the car at all. Ricardo seats obviously don't come with the car. I removed the back seats because I wanted to make it more performance oriented. These body panels do not come with the car. This front splitter doesn't come with the car. But the license plate doesn't come with the car. But everything else is all like OEM. Like nothing changed, like the wheels and stuff, the rims. The color, you have many different options. I believe they give you 6 options for this car. But I've been so excited to show you guys this car for a long time. I put so much work into this car. I think it took me about 3 days to make it. And I hope you guys like it. Alright, so let's take out the keys out of my backpack. I put the keys in my backpack so you guys wouldn't, see it. I don't know which one is to this car. There's 2 came. Actually, I don't think this one opened. Wait, this. Right. So this is the one that's gonna get removed. Okay. Alright, let's get the Vulpis going. Now the key is just on the floor. But anyways, let's jump into the review of my car. I did some other modifications too, which I'll explain pretty soon. And I also dive deep into why I did some of the modifications. So first off, the engine got a whole lot of modifications. So if I had to describe the modification level of this, I'll probably say it's a stage 2. So the car is at its stage 2. So the engine modified stage 2, if that makes sense. It originally came with a 4 inline liter, or however you say it, so the car comes with, you know what, instead of telling you how much horsepower it comes with, I'm going to show you. Also, you notice that I opened the dyno graph. I added a dyno graph because, I like to look at the performance of my cars. There's another surprise, air suspension. Now, yes, I could have easily just rose this suspension up, but sometimes I like to take my cars on the track, and sometimes I just like taking it off-roading. So the air suspension makes it a lot easier for me to do those things. You can click buttons like Z and X, but those obviously don't work because those are my hazard lights and my other lights. But yeah, you can raise the suspension now. I did that modification to the car because I just wanted that in my vehicle. And later on in the video, I want to also announce that I'm going to be doing a project that I'm working on for my cars. So definitely wait till the end of the video to find that out. Right now, we're going to jump into the review of this car because this is my baby. Alright. Now, the big reason why I love these cars is you can jump into the interior. The interior looks amazing, but it also allows you to do mouse steering inside the car, which is one of the biggest pluses for me. This is the thing that really made me buy it. And also the auto parking feature. But as you can see, or if you can hear it, it also comes with the exhaust does ta-da, it spits out fire, which is pretty cool, which is one of the things I wanted. That's on the plus side of things, but I'm gonna probably put in drive. Makes things a lot easier. It is also all-wheel drive now too. That's another modification I did, but this thing makes quite a lot of horsepower for a small car. Stock, this car was very impressive. Like, it had 189 horsepower and it can do 0 to 60, and I'm not kidding, in 4.9 seconds. Now that may not be a lot, but considering this car's size, it's faster than the performance oriented Mini Cooper. But that's like Mini's like fastest Mini Cooper, and it's faster than Mini Cooper's fastest cars, so that's really impressive. I mean, it might also be faster than a Golf R. Even better than a Golf R, to be honest. It does swing around a little. But yes, it makes close to 370 horsepower. And it only has, I think, one turbo, but most likely I'll make it twin turbo. That's going to be my next modification because I think that would be pretty cool. I'm going to lower the graphics. Yeah, but I'm gonna add a twin turbo into this car. Let's see exactly how much horsepower it makes. Let me toggle this. So just normal at 750 RPM, it makes 7 horsepower. I might also make it a mild hybrid to help make up for the turbo lag, because cars like this have turbo lag. And so I need something to make it like lag less. And yeah, so I'm gonna put like an electric motor, probably making like 90 horsepower, 50 horsepower, but enough to make up for the turbo lag so that it doesn't lag every time. Because we want this thing to shoot forward. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how much horsepower it makes. So here we go. Put it into drive. Yeah, so I was right. 370 horsepower, not a lot, but considering the fact that I'm going to be adding a turbocharger to it, you guys are going to see. I'm going to probably detune the engine to about 200 horsepower, add twin turbos and an electric motor, which I'm hoping probably getting to 400 horsepower, hopefully. But we're going to test this car on the track, show you how well it is, and I'm going to tell you guys the special news that is coming to the channel and something that I'm working on that you guys might like to see. So I'm gonna clear this out. Alright, and then we're gonna go back around so I can do the racing. But you guys see how much horsepower this thing makes. It's really cool. I'm really happy with the modifications. I do need to work on the roll cage, because the roll cage, I mean, it doesn't really meet like realistic standards. So I'm gonna try to fix that. The roll cage is not really good, so I have to upgrade that, improve it. Alright, now let's go race. And the slides too, like those power slides. Alright, so this car could be better. I'll probably change it back to front wheel drive. Cornering isn't really fun with all wheel drive. Probably rear wheel drive will make it a lot better. As far as power, it's good. But it could be better because there's a lot of lagging too. Especially in game, but also the turbo lags a lot, so we're gonna definitely have an electric motor to make up for all that, space of lagging. Twin turbos to add extra power, detune the engine to about 200, and now I'm gonna announce what car that I'm gonna be bringing to the channel. So let me do that. Let me just turn this off. Yeah, but when you put this car in neutral, that's when it unlocks the doors, but it'll lock the doors when you're in drive. Pretty realistic. Those lights do not turn off. I don't know how to turn off those lights, so they won't turn off at all. But I have a couple announcements for you guys. Let me get the cars, and then yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I do that. Alright guys, so I'm back. As you notice, the floors are gone. Let's just ignore that. But it's time to make the big announcement. So as you can see, there's this Porsche right here, and there's also this Mustang. The Mustang for some reason broke. I don't know why that happened, but it just happened. So we're just gonna ignore that for now. There's two builds that you can see in front of me. This one is the Porsche that I'm currently working on. As you can see, I was working on the steering wheel earlier, so the steering wheel wasn't working, so I did some work on this. But this is one of the builds I was talking about that I'm gonna be working on to bring to the channel. And then there's another one, this Mustang, which right now is not working, but I'll fix it once I leave the game. But these are two builds I plan on working on to create, for the channel to review. This is going to be the first step. This is going to be the first time I actually build my own slot car instead of reviewing another one. Now that one counts, but I'm talking about like from stock, from like all by myself, and not like using something that has already been like created. Like this is like a imported car from Tester A3. So that's the body I'm currently using right now. This is probably the second step into what I want to do in the future. This is the second step in probably the car community in Roblox, and hopefully by the third step, which is going to be actually importing my own cars, I'll be able to reach that one day. But for now, we're gonna be using cars that have already been imported. And I was so excited. I'm so excited to tell you guys that in the future I do plan to finish up driving Japan, or probably create a potential Roblox game. But for now, we're gonna go step by step, and hopefully we get there. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching today's video on Motorsports Review. I'm Abekir Ali on Motorsports Review, and until then, I'll see you guys next time.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.